From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is engagement. Did you know that engagement is one of the right relationship behaviors Bon Secours holds high as a way to treat one another? In the engagement part of right relationships, we agree to show up, be on time, and manage distractions. We will listen deeply, ask questions, and provide feedback, and we will ask for and extend forgiveness. Now, at Bon Secours, we can measure engagement through the Bon Secours Engagement Survey. And our last engagement survey was in April, so the results are starting to come in. This year, Bon Secours Health System results were our highest yet. That means that I'm now talking to one of the most engaged workforces in the world. That's right, in the world. Gallup, the company we use to conduct the survey, collects data from companies around the world, and for 2015, Bon Secours scored in the 96th percentile of Gallup's company-level healthcare and social assistance database. That represents an employee satisfaction grand mean of 4.38, up from 4.36 last year. Now, as you know, nurses make up the largest segment of our employee population, and nursing engagement scores improved as well this year. Way to go, nurses. This year, nurse scores were 4.34, up from 4.32. That puts nurses in the 96th percentile of Gallup's RN company level database. And one more statistic, Bon Secours' overall inclusiveness scores increased as well in 2015. The 4 inclusiveness questions increased to 4.19 from 4.16 last year. This puts Bon Secours in the 87th percentile in Gallup's company database. All in all, these scores demonstrate that Bon Secours has one of the most engaged workforces in the world, with a 96th percentile engagement score overall. And it's no wonder that Bon Secours has won the Gallup Great Workplace Award 4 years in a row. The Bon Secours Employee Engagement Survey results are in, and we are engaged. In other news, each week here at BSN Headline News, we've been going through the values of Bon Secours, and this week we are looking at the value justice. Bon Secours feels that justice is the value that supports and protects the rights of all people. It characterizes what we desire in our relationship with those we serve and our coworkers. It promotes the right to have needs met in a manner consistent with human dignity, and it supports and protects the right of the individual to participate in decision-making regarding their care. Justice pertains to structures and systems as well as individual relationships. Justice behavioral norms include respect, promote, and protect the rights of our patients, employees, and all members of the Bon Secours community. Provide wage and benefit programs that are market competitive and recognize internal equity issues. Provide an honest day's work for compensation received. Provide services to those in need within the resources available. Have special concern and advocate for people who, because of socioeconomic and/or physical conditions, are especially vulnerable to oppression and injustice. Treat all patients, visitors, and staff in a non-discriminatory manner. Recognize the right of patients and families to participate in decisions concerning their care. Practice confidentiality wherever required. Be willing to make sacrifices for the benefit of the whole. That's justice, just one of the values of Bon Secours. Finally, our Diversity and Inclusion Summit has been over for a while, but diversity and inclusion really happen all year long. Here at BSN Headline News, we thought we might, from time to time, bring you some of the highlights of the summit in an effort to be as inclusive as we can be. Having said that, here's our version of engagement as seen through the eyes of, I'm just saying. So I'm just saying, diversity is not just about culture or religion or race or age or disability. Well, it is all of those, but it's not just them. What about diversity of thought? Have you ever been at a meeting where you just totally disagree with what someone was saying, or maybe you agreed with most of what they were saying, up to a point, but thought it might need some tweaking? Or maybe you disagreed but thought that they might have some salvageable ideas. Well, all of those are diversity of thought. Bonsecourt says we treasure diverse opinions and ideas. Gallup says inclusiveness is the way we engage our diversity. So it would make sense then that through inclusiveness we can demonstrate our diversity. But why? Well, experts say that when diversity is acknowledged and honored, managers find new ways to maximize and capitalize on the different skills and sensibilities of employees. Employees feel like someone understands them, and when employees feel like someone understands and accepts their different thoughts and ideas, they feel valued and respected. When employees feel valued and respected, they are much more likely to engage and put forth their best efforts. Well, it's no wonder Bonsecourt treasures diverse opinions and ideas. I'm just saying. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bonsecourt Productions and is solely responsible for its content.